I think I was young enough not to know enough, so I wasn't afraid. I remember when I heard about MI, there's this school in Hollywood, and it's like a one-year program, and at the time I was a bass freak. The only thing I cared about was bass. I was sitting all day and learning Jaco Pastorius bass lines and all this stuff. It was my life. And then I look at their brochure, their whole thing. I was like, wow, this is amazing. It means every day I'll go in and just play bass in all different situations. If it's jazz class, rock class, big band, funk, I was sold before I even, so when I moved here, it was really exciting. The first year was just a kid in the candy store, like it was so much music around me. And I didn't really make a decision to stay here. I remember that toward the end of the year in school, I thought, if I can find a gig that I can make a living and play music, I'll stay. If not, I'll go back and work in Israel. So it wasn't I didn't force it. It's just, a lot of it just happened. And I know it's not a common thing to say, but I love LA. I think LA is one of the most amazing cities because you can find anything you want here. If you're in a good state of mind, you love LA. A lot of people that have a lot of things to say about LA, they better look at themselves a little bit because it's hard to say negative things about a place that have so many creative people, so many driven people, so many projects being lifted here from the ground. It's how can you say that it's not a beautiful place, and the weather. But I'm not disappointed. I'm completely. There is the LA factor that you have to deal with, especially as someone that comes from Israel, that will be much more straightforward and sometimes people might say even harsh. To be here and deal with people saying things that they don't really mean from a way of being polite, maybe. I remember the first few years I was like, somebody will come to me and say, great, yeah, let's do lunch. And I'll think he means it, And then I won't hear from the person. I'll be like, why did he even have to say it? You don't have to say. But it's a culture shock. I think, maybe moving from Israel to New York can be easier because New York is a little bit similar to Israel in the attitude. But after years of being here, I think the best thing about LA is that you can be in the center of everything that's going on, like we are here right now here in Hollywood, and then I can drive home 10 minutes away, and it's peaceful and quiet, and I can, have my privacy. I think that if you really want to shoot high and be involved with the biggest project that's being done right now, LA is definitely one of the places you want to be. I think you can be a great artist that live somewhere else, but I think it's frustrating because I think not a lot of big projects have been done out of LA, so I don't think it's a must, but I think it helps.